So hello all, welcome to my channel. This is Vijay and I'm very much happy to introduce you to this video. So let us now jump into the video. So this video is about optional subject in UPSC Civil Service Examination. This video let us see what are all the subjects that can possibly yield or reduce your marks to a great extent as far as optional subjects are concerned in UPSC point of view. So optional subjects are of two papers with 500 marks for a total with 250 marks for each paper, paper 1 and 2. It is obviously the game changer of the UPSC examinations because it can drastically change your total by increasing or decreasing your mark to a great extent. It has 25 core subjects and 23 literature subjects and you have to choose one among it. It's a bit bulky to choose, right? Some of the popular optional options are geography, history, law and etc. These subjects are popular because many candidates prefer it and nothing else. And what are all the scoring optional subjects and why is it so? Let us see this based on some statistical data from the previous year's reports. Literature subjects and science subjects are so termed as scoring subjects because place of origin and person who corrects the paper, these 2 points play a major role as far as literature subjects are concerned. A Marathi paper or a Tamil paper is created from Tamil Nadu. A Tamil paper is created from Tamil Nadu and it is corrected by a person from Tamil Nadu. It can create a positive bias and it can directly benefit the aspirant who has taken Tamil literature as his optional. And at the same time, as far as science subjects are concerned, the nature of answer is either right or wrong and there is nothing in between. The steps are always the same. The improvisation of answer is not necessary as far as science subjects are concerned. So you just have to remember the points, you just have to write it in the answer sheet to yield the maximum marks and nothing else. So need of improvisation is not necessary as far as science subjects are concerned, and origin and place of correction plays a major role as far as literature subjects are concerned. So what about the other subjects? There can only be a best answer and not a correct answer as far as other subjects are concerned. And some of the expectations that are expected out of your answer sheet from when you take subjects like law and other humanitarian studies are: best interpretation has to be always given for an answer, and proper quoting has to be done when you cite case laws or example. And the third point is creative answers are always welcomed as far as subjects like these are selected. But we have to be clear to choose smart rather than being emotional. Just because we are attached to that subject, we need not necessarily select that subject as our optional. And as far as scoring subjects are concerned, strong language is a must because without it we cannot improve in literature subjects, and spelling mistakes and other mistakes has to be avoided because that is yet another con that can reduce a mark. And as we already saw, right or wrong answer and there is nothing in between. And as far as other subjects are concerned, we cannot fill pages like we do in the regular examinations in our college, as UPSC has restricted the word limit, and individuality is automatically showcased by the way in which you answer, and grammar is unexceptional. So now what to choose, or to be more precise, how to choose a subject that suits me. A bit confusing, right? Don't worry about it, I'll break it down for you. Number one is, it doesn't have to be a subject of your UG or PG. You can choose whatever subject you want. And you have to have a natural inclination and don't create any artificial interest over a period of time. If you are not interested in any subject, then better go with a scoring subject as it can yield you more marks. Subject that doesn't get boring because you have to study it for one whole year. And availability of study materials and coaching is very much important. Things not to do while choosing optional subject. Rule number one is never allow others to choose your optional subject. And number two is changing your optional subject midway. That is one of the worst decisions that a candidate could probably make. The last one is spending too much time on optional subject and forgetting about general studies. So all the very best guys for choosing the best optional subjects that suits you and to come out with flying colors in the examination. So stay tuned for more videos, and the next video is about detailed analysis on popular optional subjects. So don't forget to subscribe the channel to get notified when I release my next video. Thank you once again.